This is Ultra Boy, and welcome back to a new reaction video. And today we are reacting to an Unearthly Child Part 1 of original Doctor Who. What do you call it? Original, old Doctor Who, original Doctor Who, the one that came out when TVs were still black and white. So yeah, and Wolfie, my friend Wolfie, go check him out. I'll leave his link in the description. He sent me a playlist of all the Doctor Who's I should watch. He basically gave me the stories, and they're about 20 minutes long, so I'm definitely gonna react to these. I was putting it off, not doing it because I'm still reacting to season 2 of Doctor Who. But I feel like I should at least give it a try for the first episode at least. And I don't get what did Wolfie make this? No. Did Wolfie make this playlist? I don't think he would. Anyway, he gave me the links to these playlists, and I'm gonna watch them. Hopefully, they make sense. So yeah, I'm gonna go and react to the first episode the first episode I see here called An Unearthly Child. Basically, what Wolfie did was basically is the order to watch classic Doctor Who stories, and he recommends to watch it in order. It includes one story per Doctor. Each story consists of at least 4 to 8 25-minute parts. There are longer stories, but I don't recommend them until you get more used to the whole pacing of classic Who episodes, as it can get quite boring and expositional. Okay. That is some episodes of The Walking Dead, so I'm kind of used to it. Okay, let's go ahead and react to it, and let's see if I like it or not. I probably will like it. Just don't come for me, because I'm not used to watching old television. Okay, so please do not come for me. They still got the same. I can tell modern day Doctor Who's still trying to grasp onto the old style. Well, is he looking at a police box? In the modern day Doctor Who, they explained that the TARDIS got stuck in some time period when police boxes were a thing, and that's why it looks like that, because it can like morph into anything of that time period it wants to. Am I gonna be able to upload this without copyright? Because like, you can't even tell what's going on. Still looks the same, or I guess the modern day still looks the same as this one. An Unearthly Child. When did this come out? The 70s? Coal Hill School. What is this? I'm watching this on Daily Motion, so if stuff like this pops up, don't be surprised. Can I get rid of that? Man, how long has the Doctor Who franchise been going on?
It's alright, I forgive you this time.
Oh, I had a terrible day. I don't know what to make of it.
Oh, what's the trouble? Can I help?
Oh, it's one of the girls, Susan Foreman.
Susan Foreman? Oh, she your problem too?
Yeah. Ian, I must talk to someone about this, but I don't want to get the girl into trouble. And I know you're going to tell me I'm imagining things.
Oh, I'm not.
Well, I told you how good she is at history.
He's a doctor, isn't he?
Oh my, what? Well, someone's grandfather's a doctor?
Recently, her homework's been so bad.
Yes, I know.
Finally, I was so irritated with all her excuses, I decided to have a talk with this grandfather of hers and tell him to take some interest in her. Oh, Ian, do pay attention.
Sorry, you went along there one evening?
Well, there isn't anything there. It's just an old junkyard.
Well, there must be a simple answer somewhere.
Well, what?
Well, we'll have to find out for ourselves, won't we?
Thank you for the we. She's waiting in one of the classrooms. I'm lending her a book on the French Revolution.
Is that the 15-year-old? I can't tell. Everyone looks older in this time period. It must be her.
Susan?
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Wright. I didn't hear you coming in.
And a very sensitive ear.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Is that the book you promised me?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I'll return it to
Is she one of the Doctor's companions, you think?
Until you finished it.
I'll finish
Because she's lying about her grandpa. What are you doing? Sarah, whatever your name is. French Revolution.
That's not right.
Oh, she knows. Did the timeline change or something?
I've seen far worse. The truth is, we're both curious about Susan, and we won't be happy until we know some of the answers.
You can't just pass it off like that. I thought I was just being a busybody. I'd go straight home. I thought you agreed she was a bit of a mystery.
Yes.
Is shillings a type of currency?
I'm sorry, Miss Wright.
Don't be silly, Susan.
Suppose the decimal system hasn't started yet.
This girl makes sense.
She's from the future. She has to
Talking
be.
about chemical changes. I'd given out the
She has to be a companion or something.
And she...
I can see red turns to blue, Mr. Chesterton, but that's because we're dealing with two inactive chemicals. They only act in relation to each other.
But that's the whole point of the experiment, Susan.
It's almost got to the point where I deliberately want to trip her up.
Oh, so she's very smart and they're
Something
getting
like that
annoyed by
happened the
her.
other day. I'd set the class a problem with A, B, and C as the 3 dimensions. So we have a 15-year-old girl who is absolutely brilliant at some things and excruciatingly bad at others.
There she is.
Those teachers are weird. Huh. If teachers nowadays would go and
Look, can we go in?
go to someone's house without their permission, I guess after watching this, I can't complain about Series 1 Doctor Who graphics. Because Series 2 graphics,
I take things as they
they really evolved. What, is that like a mannequin? And I thought you said this. Oh, look behind you.
I'm not turning over any of this stuff to find her.
Over there?
Look at you dropping stuff. You are not discreet, mister.
Got out without us seeing her.
Ian, look at this.
Oh, you think she's in the TARDIS?
What, it's a police box. What on earth's it doing here?
It's a faint vibration.
Oh,
It's alive.
how do you know that? They keep pointing to that little mannequin thing.
Is that her?
It's a man.
Wait.
Is that the doctor? Didn't they make the doctor super old back then? It is him. Look, he's like coughing and dying.
We're looking for a girl. We?
Well, good evening.
What do you want? One of our pupils, Susan Foreman, came into this yard. We heard a young girl's voice call out to you.
Your hearing must be very acute. I didn't hear anything.
It came from in here.
You imagined it.
I certainly did not imagine it.
Young man, is it reasonable to suppose that anybody would be inside a cupboard like that? Damp and dirty?
Look, they keep pointing to that little mannequin thing. I don't like
Two of her
that.
teachers from the Coal Hill School. We saw her come in and we haven't seen her leave.
Oh, yours leaves a lot to be desired.
You open the door.
There's nothing in there.
Then what are you afraid to show us?
Afraid? Oh, go away. Think so, young man? No.
And didn't they always wear scarves back then too?
We can't force him. But we can't leave him here. Doesn't it seem obvious to you he's got her locked up in there? Look at it.
Look at him smiling. If I didn't know this was the doctor, he seems like the doctor. If I didn't know that he was a doctor and I thought I was watching some weird show,
Susan!
I think he was a killer.
You believe she might be in there? It's not very substantial, is it?
Why won't you help us?
I'm not hindering you. If you both want to make fools of yourselves,
Just have to get their
I
money.
suggest you do what you said you do. Go and find the policeman.
Oh, you nip off quietly in the other direction.
But, Barbara, what you like?
Look. That's a whole laboratory.
Close the door, Susan.
What are you doing here?
They must have followed you. That ridiculous school. I knew something like this would happen if we stayed in one place too long.
Why should they follow me?
Is this really where you live, Susan? Well, why didn't you tell us that?
I don't discuss my private life with strangers.
But it was a police telephone box. I walked all round it. Barbara, you saw me.
You don't deserve any explanations. You pushed your way in here, uninvited and unwelcome.
What's the science behind this anyway?
Just a minute.
Oh, you wouldn't understand, of course.
But I want to understand.
Yes. By the way, Susan, I managed to find a replacement for that faulty filament. Bit of an amateur job, but I think it'll serve. You say you can't fit an enormous building into one of your smaller sitting rooms.
No.
But you... Ah, yes. That is it. The point is not whether you understand. What is going to happen to you? They'll tell everybody about the ship now.
Chip?
Yes, ship. This doesn't...
Oh my god, he acts.
It moves?
The TARDIS can go?
He acts like the doctors I've seen.
A thing that looks like a police box standing in a junkyard. It can move anywhere in time and space.
Yes.
Quite so.
But that's ridiculous.
Why won't they believe us?
Well, how can we?
Go on a trip with them.
Get exasperated.
You're treating us like children.
Am I? Children of my civilization would be insulted.
Your
By the
civilization?
comparison- Yes, my civilization. I tolerate this century, but I don't enjoy it. But one day, we shall get back. Yes, one day.
Let them go now, please. Look, if they don't understand, they can't hurt us at all. I understand these people better than you. Their minds reject things they don't understand.
No.
It's a game that you and your grandfather are playing, if you like, but you can't expect us to believe it.
You think she's crazy?
Susan, it's not. Look, I love your school. I love England in the 20th century. The last 5 months have been the happiest of my life. Of the world.
Now look here, Susan, you... Oh, come on, Barbara. Let's get out of here.
It's no use, you can't get out. He won't let you go.
Oh, he's leaving. Look at him laughing.
Close the doors from over there. I saw it. I know that free movement in time and space is a scientific dream I don't expect to find solved in a junkyard.
Your arrogance is nearly as great as your ignorance.
Will you open the door?
Is there a tradition that the Doctor doesn't like at least one person in the show?
Will you help us?
I mustn't.
Did he die?
What on earth do you think you're doing?
Oh.
Grandfather, let them go now,
And
please.
by tomorrow we should be a public spectacle, a subject for news and idle gossip.
But they won't say anything.
My dear child, of course they will. Put yourself in their place.
I won't go, Grandfather. I won't leave the 20th century. I'd rather eat the TARDIS than you.
Now you're being sentimental and childish.
No, I mean it.
What's happening? Oh, they got that sound. See, the sound is more fitting right here. The sound seems out of place in the modern day. What is that? Caveman days? I think that looks like they drew it. I think they drew it. I think they drawn it. He looks familiar too. Okay, hold on. Let me just. He was in the office. He looks like this guy. Doesn't the first Doctor kind of look like this guy? Like just look at the eyes, kind of like the eyes, and like if he had longer hair, I don't know. He kind of looks like him. Anyway, yeah, that was the first episode of original Doctor Who. I liked it. I don't like really old shows like that. I don't like old shows like that, but I really liked it. Yeah, I cannot say anything bad about it. Like, my expectations weren't high at all, because I didn't want them to be, because I didn't want them to suck, and this came out in like the 70s or something. So I really liked it. It was really good. It was really good. I thought there was gonna be like a big dramatic scene, but there's a lot of like setting and stuff, but I liked it nonetheless. So I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.